I am in the databases by subject, history American category, because I want to show you next how to look for contemporary magazines, journals, and newspapers. These will be fantastic in terms of giving you contemporary public opinion about various issues and wonderful primary sources. We do have a lot of digitized periodicals and newspapers going back in time. The one I'm going to show you now is American Periodicals series online. As it says, it spans over 1,500 titles from 1741 up through the 1900, so just the beginning of the 20th century. And again, just like as we saw with the serial set, if you're going to do a keyword search, you want to think in terms of using language that would be contemporary to that particular time period. We're going to search for articles. And because the act was known as the Chinese Exclusion Act, I'm going to continue to use that as a term. So Chinese exclusion. This will look for it within the citation and the document text. I can give it a date range. So I'm going to limit it specifically from 1880 to 1900. And do my search. It found 326 documents with my terms, Chinese exclusion, for that date range. And let's look at the first one here. This is the title of the article is Certain Phases of the Chinese Question, published by John Miller in the Californian on March 1880. And you can see you've got options. You can just look at the abstract. The page map is wonderful in terms of placing the article within the context of the full page. So you can use that to place the article in context, see how it would have been read by the original audience, what was around it, if you like to do that type of contextual work. Or you can go directly and look at the article image by clicking on that link or the title here. And now I can go in and read this particular article, and we get some, again, great contemporary public opinion. In the discussion of this question, it has been asserted on the one side with much apparent confidence and is vehemently denied on the other that the opposition to Chinese immigration is confined to political demagogues, ignorant foreigners, and the vicious, unlettered element of California society. And he goes on to make this case and talk about the voting in terms of Chinese immigration. And what's very nice within this particular resource, they have a link to cite this. And if you click on that link, you can select your style for APA, and it will list it here for you. Okay. So that is just one of the different periodical sources that we have available to you. The others, this and the others, will be listed on your research guide. But I want to mention to you Reader's Guide Retrospective. Reader's Guide Retrospective goes back 1890 through 1983, covers popular magazines. It's an index, so if you do a search in Reader's Guide Retrospective, you'll have to use article linker to then get to the full text of the journal in another resource, or go into the library catalog and search by the title of the journal. And then I also want to recommend to you Periodicals Archive Online, which goes back approximately 200 years. This is a collection of digitized journals in the arts, humanities, and social sciences. So all three of these resources will be on your research guide, looking for contemporary historical periodicals. American Periodical Series, the one we're looking at now, Reader's Guide Retrospective, and Periodicals Archive Online, and you do similar search strategies for all of those.